Assalamualaikum, selamat petang. Kita mula pada petang ni dengan different. Sebenarnya tak nak cakap pasal basketball sangat. Ada benda lain jugalah yang boleh diceritakan. And I plan to talk about something else. But before we go into that, basketball news tu masih lagi menjadi berita hangat untuk saya hari ini sebab as of today the playoffs have begun and 4 series have taken place. Ini serinya pula keempat-empat ni. Kalau sebelum ni saya bagi tahu pilihan saya semuanya tak kena. 0-4 kesudahannya. Tak ada yang tepat. We started off with kalau Pacers lawan Bucks, yang saya kata Bucks boleh menang, rupanya Pacers menang. New York dengan Piston, New York dengan Detroit Piston, saya pilih Piston. Tengok-tengok New York menang. And Piston tengah leading juga masa towards the end, tapi New York kejar with 21 points, unanswered points. So New York menang. We have Denver and Clippers, in which I like the Clippers. Clippers pun tengah leading juga towards the end. Lala Denver menang, in which saya beritahu Russell Westbrook mungkin akan buat hal. Rupanya dia buat bagus pula hari ni. Dia pula yang membantu untuk Denver get the lead and menang. And then the last one is the Los Angeles Lakers lah. Los Angeles Lakers ni kan tim pilihan saya, my favorite team, and I give them also the nod to win in the first game. Tapi hari ni kalah. Semuanya disebabkan I think macam Giannis punya team Bucks, the Lakers pun macam tu juga, harap kepada superstar sahaja. Luka Doncic hari ni, whereas the other role players yang orang panggil, bench ke ataupun player yang tak berapa star, taklah perform. So the Lakers tadi banyaklah Luka yang score 37 points, kalau tak silap total points dia, tapi yang the rest taklah cemerlang. And then Minnesota pula 3-pointers dia cemerlang. I think percentage wise they were shooting like 50% from 3-point land, compared to Lakers dalam 30+% sahaja. So that one is I think that the coach JJ Redick and the rest of the Lakers team should look into, because nowadays the game of the NBA has changed. 3-point you kena kuat. Kalau your team doesn't shoot from the 3 points, it's very hard for you to win. You can win, but kalau dah ketinggalan nak kejar payah. And then kalau dah leading, nak leading jauh lagi ke, unless you play fast break, you play transition game very good, and so you memang perlukan 3 points punya score lah. Of course, kalau kalau tim-tim lain tu yang boleh score from 2-point land pun boleh menang, itu sebab they have solid in other department lah, in the defense, in rebounding. Tadi Lakers rebounding pun macam teruk juga lah, in which is expected as height wise the Lakers played small just now, so they were not that ni. But it's good that it's only game 1. It's usually orang kata game 1 ni, first game ni is a fill-in game untuk merasa-rasa, nak buat rasa-rasa orang kata untuk game 1. So dah rasa-rasa dah macam mana Minnesota ni main. So the Lakers should now look into how to in the game 2 to win. Of course game 2 lagi penting untuk menang. Kalau kalah juga bahaya kesudahannya. So again, that's what I've been doing. Habis-habis tengok tu, fikir-fikir balik kan, and then it's because the entry, FB entry of one of my FB friends, in which also an ex-student, ex-student juga, tapi dia pun dah ada PhD dah sekarang, in which dalam dia punya posting tu I pun akan try to read lah the posting yang dia tulis. Which nice, if you can share, I will read it dalam ni nanti. Yang mana partly is because of on the thing of the good stuff dia kata, positive things, bukanlah positive thinking sangat. Positive thinking ni more on macam in the future ataupun what you look into, but these are more on thing of the good stuff, thing of the things that positively has happened to you, yang probably will make you better, okay? And definitely will make you happy. So itulah yang buat I nak cakap pada petang ini. InsyaAllah kalau boleh kita share bersama. Saya sharekan cerita melalui FB status ni, dan juga some of my stories, experience as a lecturer, as a teacher, as an educator, on what positive thinking, what think positively ataupun think of the good stuff will make you, will happen in the future for what if you try to do. So I read the posting and then I look into it. I said, hey, I think semenjak retirement ni itulah yang saya cuba nak buat. I think of the good stuff je. In fact, dengan anak saya pun, with my daughter, I always mention to her, well, we look positively, we look at what good it will get us, rather than harp on the negative things, because negative things ni will only make you feel bad, will only make you feel sad, and will definitely will affect your health, most probably. So if you try to think positively, hopefully you are healthy, you are happy, badan sihat, you nak gerak pun rasa sedap, you nak berjalan, exercise pun rasa sedap. Sebab kalau you sad, your mind is sad, you pun rasa sugul je, you rasa tak sedap, so nak jalan pun tak sedap, nak exercise pun tak sedap, nak tengok ayam pun tak sedap, kan? In which right now, as speaking, ayam I tengah berjalan depan-depan ni. I lepaskan ayam-ayam I, dia memang berjalan depan garden depan rumah ni. Nampak lah ni ada Beckham tengah bawa dia punya betina-betina lah berjalan. So hopefully they are happy also. Okay, so I'll read the posting. I dah minta permission dah dekat dia owner. Dia kata boleh. Dia kata hopefully by sharing we'll get more again knowledge on us, for us on what it is that already affected us all this while, and probably we can look into the changes ahead if we can plan on something else that we haven't been doing. Okay, so ini posting dia. I think the posting ni is on dia pergi Jamuan Raya lah ni. So I will read it. I'll try to read it as verbatim as possible, but not all of it. Just for the sake of getting into the content, I will read what she wrote lah, as how she wrote it, and verbatim. Okay, here goes. Kalau dia dalam ni ada my ataupun I, itu dia lah, bukan saya. Ini dia punya ni. I'm gonna read it. Quote. Okay. In my recent Raya gathering, I was drawn to a 58-year-old lady who looked much younger, perhaps in her mid-40s. She's a 58-year-old lady, but to her she looked like in her mid-40s. Okay. It was not her youthful demeanor that drew me to her. Rather, it was the way she spoke of her life that got me magnetized to her. She spoke of how she used to be extremely committed to work, how she dedicated her entire waking hours to achieve her organization's goals, and on how she delegated her duties as a mother to SBPs. SBP ni I assume is sekolah berasrama penuh lah kot. Boarding school. Delegated her duties as a mother to SBPs in the name of getting her children a guided and more structured path to education. Ha. Saya pun and my late wife pun macam ni juga. Kita pun hantar anak ke SBP, hopefully they get good education. And then secara tak langsung kita pun tak jaga sangat lah. Macam tu lah kot. Terasa lah ni. Okay, sambung. These dedications, she said, had only left her with a wee bit of regrets. She did not feel that it was a big regret. Instead, she said, if you can, do not be like me. Do not choose the organizations over your life. Okay, pause. Yeah, as you can see, if you are working, and definitely more than half of your days, working hours actually you spend on the organisation. Dah lah pergi kerja pun dah 8 jam kan, sehari itu pergi kerja di pejabat. So waktu pergi kerja dan balik kerja lagi tak campur lagi kan. That will make it like about 10 hours kot kan. 10 hours of your time, your working hours is let's say 24 minus 8 is 16. Ada lagi 6 hours je kan. 6 hours tu kalau balik tak tentu lagi bos ada WhatsApp lah, bos suruh buat ni lah, bos suruh buat paper lah kan. So your preparation and whatever, kalau you are lecturer, you nak kena grade paper, nak buat kertas soalan, so those are the things yang actually more than half of your waking hours you already spend towards your organisation. So saya ni semenjak Pesara, bolehlah cakap ni bolehlah bagi tahu, spend more time with the family, do not spend too much time with your organisation. Padahal masa muda lu macam tu lah juga, but kalau boleh towards the end. Actually masa saya towards my end of my working life, bila ada meeting, bila usually I will ask to give a speech, especially to my staff yang direct in my department, and I think 2-3 kali jugalah saya pesan kat dia orang kan, kalau boleh kalau balik ni balik on time kata, balik kerja balik on time. Padahal masa saya muda-muda lu taklah juga balik on time, kadang-kadang malam datang balik tapi bila dah tua tu barulah terasa it's good if you can balik kerja balik on time, and then spend time with your family. Jangan ni lagi dah pasal kerja, because of I told them, this is my exact words, I told them, kerja ni takkan pernah habis kan. You buat kerja macam mana pun takkan pernah habis. Kalau habis besok bos bagi yang baru. Kalau habis buat, you bagi tu bos pun kata okay, ni ada tugas baru nak buat pula kan, ataupun you have to go here, to go ni, ataupun you duduk dengan dia ni buat kerja ni pula kan. Sebenarnya tugas ni tak pernah habis, and work will always be there, but your family may not kan. Your time with your family also will be gone just like that kan. You cannot buy back time kan. Definitely ada dah, kalau you tengok macam ada cerita ke dalam FB ke, yang kanak-kanaknya kadang-kadang ada satu tu lah yang menyedihkan bila bapak ditanya simpan duit untuk buat apa ni. So budak tu kata, duit ni saya simpan sebab saya nak beli abah, dia kata. I want to buy you. Why? Dia kata, I want to buy you for the day so that you can spend time with me. Sampai gitu sekali kan. Well, mungkin anak-anak kita tak buat macam tu kita, tapi it hit the ni lah, the heart bila knowingly kan, what you did, you rasa you buat for the family, going to work, cari makan, cari rezeki, but actually kan the time tu is more required from them, of you. So it's good that if you can spend more time. So itulah dia kata, do not choose the organizations over your life, dia kata. So sambung I listened to her earnestly on how people have disappointed her in many ways. Her dedication to work had subjected her to more work and long hours in the office. She did not blame the people, for she said that's how the world is. The better you are, the more reliable you will be in the eyes of organization. But it is not worth it at all. It costs you health, time with family, and most of all, your youth. Itulah yang tadi yang saya sebut. It is will cost your health. You pun rasa asyik buat kerja je, tidur tak cukup, and then kesihatan pun akan terganggu. Time with family, definitely time with family you cannot buy back. If you lost it, you lost it. And your youth, masa muda ni lah, kadang-kadang dalam hati masa muda nak cari duit, masa muda lah nak dapat kerja yang standing yang bagus. Tapi I have gone through that. I can say this. Mana yang belum tu je lah, mana yang tengah lalu tu je lah yang akan kata dia cakap boleh lah. Tapi sebenarnya if it's good, it will be good if you can look into it. Because of when you spend time at your work, memang you lupa. You pun at the same time growing old. Your kids will grow old also, grow up fast, and you will grow old. Kan, when you grow old, besok ada benda yang you tak boleh buat because of your age, because of dah tua. Lutut dah tak boleh nak ni, so you tak boleh nak jalan-jalan sangat dengan dia, ataupun mungkin kesihatan, ataupun benda lain, mental, pening kepala ke, ataupun darah tingginya ke dan sebagainya, selalu marah-marah. So kalau boleh buatlah masa muda. Okay, so I continue. I ni the writer ni lah, I asked her on her secrets to looking young. Oh, I decided to quit working, dia kata. I stopped accepting job offers. I stopped the corporate slavery game. These days, I focus on my well-being. Children have grown, and I have a lot of time to do things that I once thought was luxury. So, by quitting, she managed to spend time on probably do things that used to be what she thought was luxury, but now it's more on everyday to her. So that's what she did. She would drive alone to other states, check into hotels, walk in the park, immerse herself in nature. She also added, make yourself healthy, eat healthy food, keep your knees strong, do some weightlifting, meet good people, not toxic people, think good stuff. Well, try to think of good tidings and not dwell on things that you cannot control. So this is the one that make me actually I also replied in the comments of FB posting, and the thing she said, think good stuff. This is actually what I'm trying and I'm still doing, and I think good things come from it. Think good stuff. Benda ni sebenarnya it happened to me masa ni lah, my late wife meninggal, and then as a father, as to my kids, advice to my kids on how we should progress once the mother has passed away, the mother no longer within our picture and so on. So I pesan pada anak-anak, lepas ni, kalau ada nak cerita pasal mak, jangan cerita benda-benda yang tak baik, cerita yang baik-baik je. Kalau nak cerita pasal mak kat orang, nak cerita pasal apa, baiklah kalau ada nak sebut, if you include your mak, cerita yang baik-baik je. Jangan ada keluar cerita yang tak baik, kan? Which is not nice, kan? I actually before this lagi, and used to be masa tu, if I'm not mistaken, is 2000 berapa, blah lah, 2018 ke 17, I don't know what year is the late Kapal Singh meninggal. That was the time. Masa dia meninggal tu, FB posting pun ada lah yang masih mengutuk dia, masih say bad things about him, and this guy has passed away, kan? So when I read all those, I rasa macam it's not nice, kan? The guy has gone and the guy has passed on. Why do you need to write all those things about him? Although you don't like him so much, so tak payahlah, kan? Just keep quiet, kan? If you can say good things about him, what good about him that has actually made things differently and better possibly. Say if you cannot find it, then don't say anything, and just keep quiet. Why cannot you keep quiet? Why you have to write bad things about him? Kan, so I pun bila tengok macam tu, tak sesuai. And it should happen to everyone yang dah pass on, yang pass away. Kalau you ada cerita-cerita yang baik-baik je, kan? Because kalau you cerita yang tak baik pun, orangnya dah tak ada. He himself cannot defend for himself, kan? Tak betul tak tidak apa yang you cerita, kan? Dia nak defend macam mana? Dia pun dah tak ada, kan? So better not say anything or say the good things. So think about the good stuff. Think about the good stuff yang probably yang the deceased already given you. So go on from there. So same thing as what she said. Think good stuff. Okay, ni story dia continue. We parted when the time was up for the next appointment. I observed her as I walked away. She, unlike the rest of the crowd, did not try too hard to mingle with strangers. Instead, she sat quietly, drowned in her thoughts, smiled, and sipped her black coffee in content. Okay, this is dia punya itulah dia kata, I did not meet many industry people that day, but I left the Rayadu feeling extremely fulfilled. My soul was fed with wisdom shared by another soul. Her words that lingered till today, this is her words to her lah, the writer. Perhaps you have not achieved the goal that he has crafted for you yet. So maknanya think along the line that mungkin kan for what you are doing ni kan, you have not achieved yet, but he ni diminkan Tuhan lah, Allah lah, has crafted for us kan. Try to think along the line that we will have to go and find what is actually being crafted for us. InsyaAllah, good things are coming if we only think about the good stuff. So this is what she has wrote in her Facebook, and I do feel something yang very interesting that we can share, that we can learn on how we can behave, and that we can try to be good as a person. There are many other instances, experiences yang I can share with you on how this thing good stuff ni will help you. Yeah. One good example, this is way too long ago when I was teaching, and in fact the student now is already close to 50 years old lah kot. If it's not already 50, I pun tak tahu sebab dah lama dah ni. When I was teaching way back in Kuantan, teaching a group of students to get to continue their studies in the United States. The program in Kuantan is for 2-year program, and then after that, the 3rd year, you are going to US to continue. So what happened is we have a student. I have actually not my student yet. Maknanya bukan student yang saya mengajar. Dia student college lah, tapi bukan my student as in class. Dia major in engineering. Okay, engineering you have to take calculus. Calculus 1, calculus 2, calculus 3. Those are the subjects yang I juga ajar. But dia tak ambil dengan saya. So he took calculus 1. I don't know, calculus 1 first time, and then kena repeat kot. Mungkin dia tak pass ke, because you have to get C and above for an engineering major to continue before you can take calculus 2. So probably dia tak lepas, and then kena ambil calculus 1 sekali lagi ke. I don't know whether dia lepas ke tak, cukup makan ke. So whatever it is, lepas tu dia dapatlah ambil calculus 2. Calculus 2 pun macam tu juga ceritanya. Calculus 2 ni is my favorite subject kalau I ajar. I would teach this subject in class without notes. Because I do feel that calculus 2 is a subject of my interest, and I can teach it without referring to lecture notes, and I can teach it quite well lah from memory. So calculus 2 to me subjek yang memang killer subject to students yang takutkan calculus, takut maths, takut engineering mathematics subjects. So memang kalau dia nak melepasi calculus 2 tu payahlah. Calculus 3 is not that hard anymore. And so calculus 2 ni dia topics dia pun banyak, berbeza-beza, dan makin payah. Towards the end of semester, the subject becomes tougher to them. Not to me, to them. So I think he took the calculus 2 more than twice, good, and then didn't pass. In our advising to our students yang buat dia punya program, kalau dia dapat F berturut-turut kan, for that particular subject, kalau sebenarnya dia ada ruling tu, kalau 3 kali F ke apa ke, maknanya dia tak layak dah untuk continue, sebab dia tak lepas kan. Adalah I think part of the college ruling, you will be dismissed kot kalau you gagal that particular subject banyak kali, and dia tak lepas-lepas kan. Dia nak buat engineering tapi tak lepas-lepas. So I think he was also in the candidate into yang ni lah, yang nak di-dismiss agaknya kan. But because of I was at that time also a member of the Senate committee as a head of department, his case was brought into the Senate meeting, and then the Senate members at that time was more on the suggestion that kalau kita nak tolong the student, dia kena tukar meja. Dia tukar meja tak apa, dia buat lain. Dia buat lain, especially non-technical, non-engineering, where he probably doesn't have to take calculus anymore. And that's part of the suggestion. The boy wanted to do engineering, because of the father also wanted him to do engineering. So I think I got news from him that he will try his best to improve in the subject, because that's what his father wanted him to do engineering, and dia nak lah sangat. So in that Senate meeting, I heard that dia nak ditukarkan meja. Saya pun macam tak setuju jugalah waktu tu. Saya kata mungkin if we give him another chance, and but dia previous lecturer masa tu yang ajar calculus 2 berturut-turut tu kata dia tak boleh buat dah, and he cannot do calculus. He's very macam susah nak faham, and bendanya entah technical mind tu mungkin not him lah kot kan. Because of mathematics ni banyak technical, so mungkin dia boleh buat business kot, ataupun dia boleh buat subjek lain. So what I did was I told Senate, okay, give him a chance and let him enroll in my class. I will teach calculus to him kan, in my class. I will try to guide him and to make him boleh lah, maknanya lepas subjek ni dan continue ambil calculus 3 and so on. So to make story short, he did take my class, and then I pun tengok yes, he was a little bit hard to get into understanding the maths, and because bila I ajar tu, I tengok dia banyak memorize. Dia banyak macam bila dia cakap tu, it comes from memorization, and dia tak faham. Kan? Bila saya mengajar, saya memang mengajar maths as how I faham. Kan? Bagi saya, kalau faham senang lah, kalau tak faham dia susah. If you understand on how to do this, on how it is, on why it is, then it will be easy. Of course, in knowing to understand tu will take time. And anak-anak saya pun memang malas nak belajar matematik dengan saya ni. Dari kecil dia kata, nak belajar dengan abah ni, semuanya abah nak beritahu. Dia kata, cikgu nak yang ni je, cikgu nak macam ni, abah begitu macam ni. So Abang dia jawab, kalau you tak tahu nanti you tak faham. Dia tak payah. Cikgu kata macam ni. Buat macam cikgu je. Guna formula ni. So, my kids pun tak nak belajar dengan I macam mana. Kan? But uh, I try to make my students to faham lah. At least kan. If you faham sikit, and sedikit demi sedikit tu will make you like maths ke, ataupun will make it easier later on for you to handle the maths problems. So I did mention to him, and tak nak sebut nama lah. Kalau you know who is, or if he's also one of the listener, then please let the people know in the comment lah. Kan? I told him, kalau nama dia Mat, nama dia bukan Mat, panggil Mat lah kalau dia nama dia Mat, kan? And you ni, and if you want to know maths ni, you have to understand. You have to understand. You tak boleh memorize, kan? Kena faham, kan? Of course, you have to teach in English. That's why I said to him, you have to understand. You cannot memorize. So, learn to understand. I think somehow that simple line that I gave to him, hit him hard lah. Dia pun agaknya wonder lah juga macam mana nak faham, macam mana nak ni, rather than macam mana nak hafal, apa yang perlu hafal, ataupun macam mana hafal ni tak pernah dapat membantu, kan? So alhamdulillah lah, to cut story short, he did made it and to finish the 2 year. Of course more than 2 years lah for him because of the extend semesters, kan? And I remembered masa macam kita punya commencement, iaitu for our students yang sebelum pergi US, kita bagi dia lah commencement punya macam combo kecil, kan, tapi bukan combo lah. So I met his father, kan. He was very thankful lah. Dia kata Encik Azmi lah, kan, yang bantu, yang kira dapatkan dia, kan, sampai dapat placement untuk ke US dan sebagainya. So he made it to the US. He kept my advice. He continued doing engineering. He went on to become best student in engineering at his university in the US. Now he's a very well off new person. Already become group CEO before this, kan. I think he also has an MBA. Master degree, I don't know, and then MBA most probably, because he excel in the corporate world, kan. Very nice guy, and I was happy to see him, because of he is my success story, kan. If kita think negatively about him at that time, kan, and made keputusan pun negatively for him, most probably he has become something else, kan, we don't know, kan. But because of we at that time, the Senate positively accepted my challenge on wanting to have him as my student, to teach him on how to learn maths, and he did take it. Kalau dia pun jenis yang tak ambil the challenge, probably he also won't succeed. Tapi he himself, kan, has taken the challenge and think positive about it. Okay, and alhamdulillah lah, many good things happen. Yeah. So this is my part of my podcast for today that I want to say. Think positive, think good things lah. Positif kadang orang pun cakap think positively, senang je kadang, senang cakap je sebenarnya. Nak buatnya susah, kan. But if you cannot think positively on what you want to do, think good things lah. Think what are the good positive things that have happened to you, kan. Think the memories, good memories, what you can, and from your experiences. So hopefully, the main thing is that once you think good things, you are happy, you will be happy definitely, kan, because of good things will make you happy. And saya ni pun ya, ni semua arwah my wife punya ni lah. And actually 3 or 4 days 3 or 4 days macam tu sebelum dia meninggal, dia ada hantar saya dia ada hantar saya uh, satu apa tu, macam FB punya message kan. Dia tak hantar kat WhatsApp. Saya dengan dia WhatsApp pun selalu, FB pun ya, tapi dia hantar melalui FB message. Mungkin sebab dia nak share benda tu dari FB kot kan. Dari FB dia share masuk dalam my message. And then there was this young girl kan, punya video. Saya pun tak tangkap apa benda yang dia nak tunjuk, tapi this young girl punya video tu, dia cakap hey you, dia kata. Dia macam tunjuk kat kamera budak punya, hey you, dia kata, don't be sad, be happy, dia kata. Tu je. Simple words from that little girl. Panggil, hey you, don't be sad, be happy. Saya pun masa tu taklah tahu apa ni, but the girl is comel. The girl is like 3 years old nanti kan, very comel girl. So I thought that she sent me just to show that this could be how our granddaughter would look like kan, sebab kita belum ada lagi granddaughter masa tu. So I tak respond lah dengan yang dia punya hey you, don't be sad, be happy tu kan, until about 4 days after when she passed away. And then a few days after tu, of course lah, bila dalam keadaan macam tu, saya buka handphone, tengok balik our chat in between us, apa yang dia cakap, apa yang ni kan, just for the sake of trying to remember her lah kan. And I bacalah FB entry yang dia hantar tu. And then bila tengok balik video tu pula, terperasan, ya Allah, I kata, she has sent me something as a message kan, because probably she knows that I need it kan. So dia don't be sad, be happy. So that's about it, the gist of it kan, the message, the advice yang I also will try to give you. So be happy. In order to be happy, that's what the podcast is for today. You have to start to think positive things and think good things and think positively. There's a lot that you'll get for being happy, and you can definitely, number one, helps in your health, and kesihatan akan bertambah baik lah insyaAllah kalau kita selalunya ceria kan. So cerialah hendaknya, janganlah fikir benda-benda yang bukan-bukan. Of course kat kerja memang kita ditrainkan macam tu, fikir what if. Jadi orang yang Pesara ni bolehlah cakap macam tu, dia bolehlah tak fikir what if dah. Kita masuk pejabat je dah bos tanya what if, ataupun you fikirkan solution, how to kan. So in order to fikir how to, fikir what if and what if. So these are all the things that comes with the job lah kan. But if you can control, make it balance, and macam saya cakap to my staff, kerja tapi dah habis kerja tu dah habis lah kan. Switch off. Can you switch off from work to family time lah? Is there possibility for you to do that? Buat kan, because your life is short. Of course yang kalau you dah 50s dan ni dah nak pencen, lagilah short yang tinggal kan. Of course 50 years ni apa yang you dah buat, itu dah jadi memory kan. The next coming ni it definitely become shorter kan. And then itu belum campur lagi kan, shorter in terms of what, yang tahun-tahunnya you sehat, definitely lagi short, because you never know if you are going to live until 80 pun, berapa tahun je yang you sehat kan. So it become shorter. And so up to you, and you can be grumpy or you be happy. I choose to be happy. I hope you guys like what you are listening from my podcast, and do comment. I need some feedback from you guys, so that I know whether there are listeners out there who listen to this, and if you would like to hear more, I'll do more. Okay. So sekian dulu petang ni. It's a Sunday afternoon. Elok pula tak hujan hari ni. Cuaca pun mendung saja, kan? And it's very nice on a weekend to have some time to spend time with family, and definitely, kan, your time will be better off lah. Okay, sekian dulu dari saya, Celetih, seorang pesara. Celetih, seorang pesara, for you guys. Assalamualaikum.